Hello and welcome. You are tuned in to the Underwater Rugby channel, broadcasting live from Krefeld, Germany. We are about to start the 8th season of the Euroleague, and this is the first match. It will be between Malmo Triton in blue and Urheilusukeltajat in white. Allow me now to introduce to you the players from Malmo Triton, wearing number 1, Carl Falk. Number 4, Andreas Bergenholtz. Number 10, Henrik Walding. Number 11, Simon Jobs. Number 13, Stefan Poldugac. And the captain, wearing number 14, Jürgen Persson. Number 23, Linus Norden. Number 27, Emmanuel Johansson. Number 29, Patrick Sonnet Nielsen. Number 31, Eric Stadius. Number 58, Sebastian Brandström. And number 83, Gustav Kavarin. On the other side of the pool, wearing white for Urheilusukeltajat, number 2, Totti Nurmi. Number 5, Aliando Arango. Number 6, Leo Selahoff. Number 7, Henry Huutonen. Number 8, Otto Nurmi. Number 9, Timo Timituti. Number 11, Roy Nurmi. And the captain, wearing number 22, Ilkka Hulko. Number 31, Topias Tunanen. Number 66, Timo Peltari. Number 75, Janne Lind. Number 80, Valtteri Lintunen. And in reserve, number 10, Markus Nebelainen. The referees this match, Bob Robinson on deck, Manuel Tito de Moraes in the water, and Birgit Lütke. Can you hear me? I can't hear you. Okay. Hello? Testing. Is it? Hello? Hello, can you hear? All right. So.
Okay, now we can hear. Yes.
Now we can hear. All right, good.
Welcome to Krefeld in Germany, not in Malmo.
Yeah.
We have Urheilusukeltajat from Helsinki, a club established in 1956, against Malmo Triton from Sweden, club established in 1963.
Yes.
A lot of history here. I think both of the teams have played underwater rugby for a long time. Interesting statistic, last year they faced in one of the matches.
I'm getting some crackling. How's the sound on your side? It's okay?
Yeah, a little crackling also.
Okay. Before we go on, I would just like to mention that I'm Dan Voltien, and across from me here in the booth, Jani Mäkinen.
Yes.
So
here we are.
We'll be here all weekend bringing you the games.
15 games of a top league of the world, so to say, underwater rugby, Euroleague. Last year these two teams played once, and
Triton won.
Triton won 6-3, so there were lots of goals. And interesting is that actually the total ball possession was 55% to Urheilusukeltajat, although they lost with 3 goals.
Mm.
So and I know from the Finnish league that Urheilusukeltajat has come to challenge the almighty Hämeenlinna and Riksu. So I think we're gonna see a new kind of Urheilusukeltajat. I hope to see a new kind of Urheilusukeltajat this time. It's a mixture of very experienced players and then some young boys also, so I think there is a really good mixture with this
and
team.
who is this guy, number 5, Alejandro?
Alejandro Arango. I had heard the name before, but I had no idea.
He's from Colombia.
Do you think so?
I think so.
Okay. We will be looking at the Alejandro Arango from the Helsinki side, number 5.
And the lineup for Malmo Triton, it's pretty strong. They don't have any extra reserve players, but they don't need. They have.
So they have 12 guys.
12 guys, yeah.
Okay.
basically these teams are both at full strength, but with no extra backup. Just a little one.
Yeah.
Marcus Nebelainen. So.
Yeah.
It's a good match for both of these teams, I think, because it's not a team that they think they can't beat or they doubt.
That's right.
They feel they can do it. Yeah.
That's right. Last year it was 6 to Malmo, 3 to Urheilusukeltajat. That means still that is a tight match, right?
Yes.
And the pole position was with the Helsinki team, with Urheilusukeltajat. So let's see. Today we are gonna see 8 matches. All the way, I think the last match is actually starting 9 o'clock here, the local time in Krefeld, Central European time. So anyone liking to watch underwater rugby today, it's all day.
Yes.
We are going to be here all day.
And although we are behind schedule right now, we apologize for that. Probably we will catch up.
Yeah, probably. Yes. We had a power. There was somebody actually managed to step on some cables and we lost power for a few minutes. So that's the reason for the delay. But here we are. The game is about to start. The teams are getting ready. It's Malmo Triton in blue, Urheilusukeltajat from Helsinki in white.
I could mention a few things. Linus Norén, he has not been as active. He's one of those great players from the Swedish past, and he's back again. So he played in the World Championships.
Right.
And so he's got his enthusiasm, apparently, for the game.
Right.
Patrick Sonnet Nielsen, number 29 for Malmo Triton, he was going to play in the World Championships, but he was injured. So he was taken out. They have quite a few national team players here on Malmo Triton, and also on Urheilusukeltajat side. There are some national team players as well.
Yes, I would. There was, at least I saw there's Teemu Peltari. I think he played in the national squad. Valtteri Lintunen was there. Timi Tuutti in attack. He's a really strong swimmer. I think he used to swim as on a national level, I guess. So I think the Urheilusukeltajat team. Well, to be honest, I don't know these guys personally because I play in the division, whereas they play in the top league.
Yeah, that's good.
So I don't know these guys too well myself. I haven't played against Urheilusukeltajat myself that much, maybe some years ago in some tournaments. But here we go. It's the start of the Euroleague 2019 and 2020 league. The pool is great. The water is really, it's like dimmed stainless steel. I was talking one of the Urheilusukeltajat players before the game, and he said that there is like a great atmosphere, great feeling in this pool. But now Malmo Triton is already to the Urheilusukeltajat side, and now there was quite a good contact with the goalkeeper also. Still Urheilusukeltajat unable to clear it out. There is sun shining now. They promised rains for the whole weekend when I looked yesterday, the weather forecast, but now at least we get some good natural light into the pool.
Well, we were talking about how you want to start off a game like this. And
yes.
You mentioned that you like to see the team be somewhat cautious in the beginning to feel out the other side and to establish a safe game. Yeah,
in my opinion, this is the clever way to start. You need a few minutes just to get a feeling, to the game, to your opponent. Be very careful in your own end. That is really important, because if you start to take too much risk right in the beginning, then there is probably if there is a strong opponent, will score. So somehow I like to think that couple of minutes you have to really feel that how strong are they, what is how much they are coming after the ball,
and would you say that Malmo Triton is doing better in this respect?
Well,
now?
Surely they are. Well, they got the ball in the beginning, but okay, now this is going to be the second minute. Now it's the free throw from the middle, and this is for the Helsinki team.
So we're looking for them to hold on to the ball now and not lose it quickly.
Yeah, that's right, and they should be able to manage to hold to the ball when they are in the middle of the pool, so there is open water around. But let's see. I saw that some of the Malmo players really aggressively came for it, like they of course they should. And this is important now to use the space in the mid pool just to get the control to the ball first, then force the Malmo players to go to the defensive position and not to lose it there too easily. Of course, that is he already nearly lost. Now there seems to be a slow steam. It seems like the Helsinki players just wanted to. All of them are the surface now. They are waiting to Malmo players to come off to their own goal. Maybe this is their tactics. They want to lure the Swedes to the away from their own end. Now this excellently read by the not the goalkeeper but the defender. He was ready for that pass, so it was a really not well done by the Helsinki team.
Well, I would go back to what you said earlier about feeling out. Well, the Urheilusukeltajat was a little too conservative in the beginning. And they
well,
allowed,
maybe, yes.
But I mean, passive. Not in. They were not moving quickly enough, and the Triton closed in on them and took the ball away. Still no score here after. What, not yet 3 minutes.
Yeah. I must say to the audience that this is a beautiful venue. There are many beautiful swimming halls in Germany, and this is really beautiful. There is a big window behind the pool.
Okay, Poltergeist going over the top.
Over the top.
And does he have somebody beneath to get it? No. Holtz.
So we are 3.5 minutes gone nearly from this game, and I would say that it seems that Malmo is able to maintain the control to the ball quite easily, like the forechecking that the Finns did just a moment ago wasn't.
Oh, he's got Noren. Noren's got the goalie off briefly.
Look at the way that he defends the ball with his legs. Well done by the Finn.
Simon Jobs. So, of course, you've got a guy like Noren who's very confident, and then when he couldn't score, then he left the ball to Berry and Holtz. That's quite a lot of security. And now they're by.
Oh, look at the way that he could. Ooh. And that's it. First goal. It was a great pass by the Swedish team. I'd like to see that replayed because it was Ilkka Hulko, the captain himself, defending, and he let the ball to go underneath his back.
Did they say it's Berry and Holtz who scored there?
Number 4.
Berry and Holtz. Oh.
Look at this. Look at this. The way he is able to pass the ball. He makes the contact to the defender and passes the ball.
I think it was 10
Look
who
at this.
scored.
You made a goal.
10.
Yeah. And who was the assist? Or you did it? No assist.
So that was a beautiful, and it was well.
So the goal was by Hedvig Voldeng, and they gave Berry and Holtz the assist. Of course, that was because Berry and Holtz was already going up when Voldeng was pushing it in.
He grabbed the neck of the defender and then made the move with his other arm to put the ball behind the back. And it was Ilkka Hulko. He has body weight well above 100 kilos, so it was well done.
So I think this is not a good sign for
No, not certainly not. Not certainly not.
Challenge White.
Video challenge by the white team, and I wonder that. Okay, this is something that I wouldn't like to see that much happening. I noticed that the guy who passed the ball, Bergenholtz, he holded Hulko's neck way too long.
Yeah.
But this is something that you typically do, right? You pass the ball and there is this extra second always.
Yeah.
I noticed that I don't know what is this claim about now. And of course I like the video refereeing, but in the same time, we cannot really hear.
We're watching now the referees in conference. Ilkka Hulko, the captain, he's the one who has the authority to speak about the replay.
Yeah.
And
so they are testing the video refereeing at once, and now both teams' captains are going to go to the referee table. Well, I'm not claiming that it's not a clever thing for the Helsinki team to go for video refereeing at once, but what I'd like to see today is that this video refereeing is only
Under control.
it's under control. If we start to see, I don't know how many times. Do you remember the rule now? How many times per game
Well,
they have?
It's partly a tactic now that you can get a free a timeout in essence.
Yeah, but of course they at this point they wouldn't needed it because I think the pace of the game was quite slow. It wasn't any extremely fast underwater rugby, and it was just the start of the game.
But a timeout to collect and to stop the. Okay, here we see the replay.
Look at here he takes the neck. This is
Okay.
an excellent movement, excellent pass, and then he swims in immediately. And I don't honestly see in this video nothing.
It just that he
And
dragged him for a little ways up.
He dragged it, but I'm not sure what is gonna be. I don't know if that was the claim. Goal. Okay, in my own opinion, it was because that was maybe a fraction of a second. If that was the claim point, I don't know if that was what was claimed. Okay, here we go again.
This is a little bit like squash, where you maybe impede, but the person had scored anyway.
Yeah.
So it was too. Hulko could not have gotten back there in order to make an effective defense.
No,
I don't think so.
No. But
So good-
as
we
an-
agree with the referees.
Yeah,
there.
we agree, and I think that was the really beautiful. The people who understand this game can really see the value of this guy grabbing the neck of the defender in the way he did.
Yes.
And the way that the guy swam in for the ball like this, and then he did this sausage. We talked about this. This movement that you use your leg in order to.
There are two points of pressure on the goalie, the elbow and the knee, and they push him up.
Yes,
And,
yes.
and it's the classic Swedish move.
Now it's a free throw for Malmo against Urheilusukeltajat.
And Hulko is a very big player.
He's a large guy.
But
so-
Beddingholtz has very long arms.
Yeah, and
So-
he's really strong, and I think it was most about the techniques. Without proper techniques, you couldn't do it.
No.
He knew exactly what to do. He knew exactly. He grabbed the next eye, and it's not easy.
No. Hulko's an intimidating guy to see down there.
Yeah, I played him against him enough to know how difficult it is to pass, but obviously it was the. I think that's going to be one of the most beautiful goals technically that we're going
It was
to
good.
see today. Yeah, it was great. So now they are one goal lead, Malmo. We are in the Helsinki's end of the pool.
Hultunen, yeah.
Oh, again a little hustle.
Timmy Tutti managed to not going cleanly for Urheilusukeltajat here, crossing the pool.
And now Hulko uses his strength.
Oh, bad
well.
pass.
Again, number 4 from
Beddingholtz.
Beddingholtz
Yeah.
again taking the ball, reading it like this. This is like an art in this game.
He knew that ball was coming out
He
there.
knew where
Yeah.
to swim. That was like really excellent forechecking by him. And now there seems to be not a Helsinki player for a
it's
moment. It's 3-2.
Very
Grab to the
bad,
neck.
bad.
Bad,
yeah.
but is it gonna be in? Hulko is there wrestling. They saved it. It was a really close one.
Yes,
Really close one.
but the trouble's not over. It's this moment after you have a strong attack on the goal that the defense can be shaken.
And again, the
and,
defender
yeah.
has a trouble to maintain his position because of they are just like
coming in from above. Yeah. Beddingholtz pass back. The guy who scored Valdang, he's a former junior national coach from some years ago.
Well, what we've seen last year's game, Malmo Triton against Helsinki, where I mentioned that Helsinki had the ball possession by 55 to 45%, but today we have seen a totally different game.
Dominated. Yeah.
dominated by Malmo Triton. At least the ball possession. Of course, it's only one goal, and the game it's halfway through the first half, so there is plenty of time left in this game. Sometimes it can turn around. We've seen that also happening. So basically, I think Helsinki has not yet lost, but now there is like really basic things that they are unable to keep the defender in his place in their own end. That was an excellent opportunity again for Malmo to score, and now Totti Nurmi has it. Now there should be somebody on the bottom downwards.
That was a great last-minute save, but how
Excellent.
many of those can?
Yeah, well, it's just a question of time if the Helsinki side keeps offering these opportunities to the Swedes, they are going to score. But now on the other hand, again, I would say they wanted to move maybe a little slowly, keeping the ball away.
Oh, he wasn't watching. And
He wasn't Lintunen. He lost it, in my opinion, a little too easily. He went in by himself. Maybe there should have been his teammates around. And now is it going to be 1-1? No,
2 on
not
2.
quite. So 2-on-2 for a moment.
Falk below. Now they've got the
Third
back.
guy.
Oh,
He lost the control to the ball in the very second when he had to do the move. Still the Swedes have it.
yeah. He pushes the back up.
He's a really strong player, number 27, Emmanuel Johansson.
Yeah, he's a big guy.
And this is actually to the audience, I would say this is a really long pool. This is an unusually long pool, I would say, for this game. This must be close to 20 meters of length.
Does this favor or disfavor one of the sides here?
I don't know. What I know, though, is that in Helsinki they have the pool that we do the national competitions. It's also quite long. So they should have experience in competing in a pool like that.
How many of the players do you think can do a fast break from one side to the other after being on defense?
Well, that is a good question. I don't know if anyone, depending what kind of defense. Of course, there are, in the Helsinki side, they're also quite fast, like Timmi Tutti and those guys. They can go all the way if they get...
Even in this longer pool.
Free throw blue.
Free throw
Free throw
for
to
Malmo, and this is now in the Helsinki's end.
This is, of course, an opportunity for a score if you can get the ball on the bottom and swim all the way over. But if the pool is longer, then it's more difficult. We'll see if it happens in how many games that we see any fast break from.
Again,
one
a great
end.
pass, excellent pass by, and still the ball is there. Okay, now it's cleared out by the Finns. Now he should really able.
Nice move.
Nice, excellent move.
But he had nobody with him.
That was Timmi Tuutti, number 9.
And you said he was a swimmer before.
Yeah, I think he has been a.
Oh, he wasn't watching.
No,
picked off.
Again picked off. Well done, well done. And now the Helsinki side should just,
Is it Ariango?
Look at the way that the Malmo starts forechecking in the mid-pool area already, that fort. But now he needs really help now from his teammates. Now there's luckily somebody close to the bottom. Selehov, yes.
Oh, batted away.
And again in the mid-pool forechecking like that. This is now the Helsinki, really they should be able to maintain the control.
They've lost it. Yeah.
Lost it in the way like this in the mid-pool area.
Betting
it's really worrying.
Pass backwards.
Really worrying. Now there was a mask, somebody in the defender's position. Look at this, waiting to the pass. There is not opportunity for that.
I think Urheilusukeltajat is getting warmed up really now. They're moving.
Let's see what happens now in this mid-pool area, because it seems that Malmo Triton just comes forechecking really with all the lungs in the mid-pool now. But the Finnish, they should help each other. Again, there is where are the other players? Now there is one, but then again he's alone. There is another one coming in.
How do you say it? Tuononen or
Tuononen, I think.
Yeah. Oh, fast break.
Tuononen.
Johansson, or is it?
Look at that distance. It's
Oh,
now he wasted his lungs. It was a great
5 to 10 second swim.
Oh,
But
nice
what I
spin.
see a little strange is now that the Helsinki side is not able to get the ball control even in the open water.
Hard forechecking.
Hard forechecking by the Swedes, so they do it really well. And now there is a call from the referee that's it's holding the neck. So it's a free throw for Team Finland.
Maybe the referees are going to be quite strict about the scrums to break them up if they can. That would be good.
We didn't see too many scrums
No,
in this game yet.
but they stopped that one quite quickly there.
Yeah, they saw a fault.
Bob Robinson, the deck referee, was saying that he got his first opportunity or chance to be a referee at the B League in Germany here at this pool many years ago.
Oh, okay.
Long pass, Hulko gets it.
Yeah, well done by. Let's see if they can.
I would like to see
Peltari has it now.
Urheilusukeltajat stay more on the bottom and less on the top. Of course, it's easy to say that, but they get caught when they're on the surface. The pass is covered. He has to swim down to it.
Well done. And I think now we're in the Malmo's end, and now they are forced to go to the defender, cycling, pumping.
Janelin. So it took quite a while for the Finnish club to get warmed up, but they seem now to be playing a little better, although they still don't have good control.
At least now they get ball control when they got the Malmo defenders cycling, so there is some mask, somebody's waiting for a pass. Now again, all by himself. I didn't see too many Finnish. There was one guy closer to the bottom.
Oh, they held on to it after bobbling the ball and losing it on the bottom. Urheilusukeltajat managed to pick it up.
That is the way. He waited so long that the Malmo players came all the way close to the surface before passing it downwards to his teammates. So to say, he took the player away from that. Now there's Lind in the making mask in front of the goal. Really difficult. It seems that forechecking from the Malmo side is really good.
2-on-1.
I would say that still so far we didn't see any really danger moment for the Malmo side, and now they clear it away. Let's see how the forechecking works with the Helsinki team now. They try to do it in mid-pool.
I think Helsinki has to be harder in the forechecking to put the same sort of pressure.
Only half a minute left in the first half of the game. It's 1-0, so it's been quite even. Although we must say that the Malmo has had much more dangerous opportunities to score, and now there is a call from the referee in the water, and it's a free throw for Team Helsinki, and there is only 14 seconds, so they could. It's from the mid-pool, of course, and it's for holding, and it is the last opportunity for Team Helsinki Urheilusukeltajat to score in this first half of the game.
We didn't see who it was, but probably they were pushing the goalie or the back out of the way. And there's just enough time to score a goal if you don't get tied up.
So it's 10 seconds, and this is what Malmo wants to do, just to kill the time. And again, there is a... That's it. Okay, it wasn't perfectly synchronized to watch here. That's a half time. I wonder why it was 4 seconds left in the screen. Anyway, it's a half time. It's Malmo 1, Helsinki 0. So what we can say that this is not a repetition of the last year's game when there was 9 goals made in one game. It was 6-3 last year. Now it's 1-0. So, well, maybe a few words in the Finnish language, just quickly.
So number 5 is out for Urheilusukeltajat, and Markus Nebalainen is in.
Okay. So Alejandro Arango will come out, and Markus Nevalainen, number 10, is going.
Yes. We'll have the highlights soon, but
before we go that, a few words in Finnish, because I know that it's some junioripelaajille Suomessa, jotka ei hyvin osaa vielä enkkua ala-asteelta, niin tiukka peli. Viime vuonna se oli 6-3 päättyi tän Malmön voittoon. Tänä vuonna on 1-0 puoliaikatilanne. Paljon vaarallisempia tilanteita on ollut Ruotsilla, tai siis Malmön joukkueella. Urheilusukeltajat ei ole pystynyt yhteenkään semmoiseen kunnon vaaralliseen maalintekotilanteeseen. Mitä täytyy tehdä mun mielestä muutosta on se, että se maalille meno, mitä Helsingin joukkue tekee, se pitää olla niin kuin synkronoidumpaa tai semmoista niin kuin pitää olla enemmän yhteiseforttia, niin kuin, sillä pitää olla enemmän miehiä menossa maalille samaan aikaan. Ottaa ehkä vähän enemmän riskiä siinä pallon menetyksessä, mutta silti mennä semmoisella isolla laumalla sinne maalille. Siinä on ainut temppu. Ja omassa päässä tarkkuutta, koska näillä on erinomaisia yksilöitä tällä Malmon joukkueella. Okay.
Yeah. Well, they're going to start the highlights now. I think this game is going. It's Malmo Tritons to win this game, but it's not sure because Urheilusukeltajat, they can say that we were getting better. Yeah, here it is.
Okay, welcome back to Krefeld in Germany. It's 10:50 in the morning, the local time, Central European time. We have just seen the first half of the game. Malmo Triton from Sweden in blue, Helsinki Urheilusukeltajat in white. And Malmo Triton is in 1-goal lead at the halftime. We saw a game where Malmo started really strong. I think within the first 6 minutes or 7 minutes of the game they had plenty of opportunities, maybe 3-4 a quality opportunity to score, whereas Helsinki hasn't had any during the whole game. So really for me, if Helsinki does not somehow change their game, I don't see them scoring really, because they couldn't get even close to. And last year they scored 3 times against Malmo Triton. So and just for information, the next game here will be Beta against Polisen. Beta is of course a team from Moscow, Russia, but it has now I think many Finnish players, and then they have 4 Colombians, which is like a spiced up soup of Finnish fish soup with Colombian pepper and some Russian potatoes. Is it fair to say?
Yeah, that's a good one. So that will be exciting. A lot of people will be watching that match. So.
Yeah, and I think all the players playing here are extremely interested to know that how strong Beta is. Okay, here we go. The second half, Malmo Triton in blue, Helsinki Urheilusukeltajat in white.
So they got the ball. That's a good start, but they're tied up. It's a sandwich there. And they strip it away. Ah, nice.
But no one below. I'm coaching. Oh, that was his own teammate. Pushed it away. When I'm coaching juniors, I'm always shouting that go below, go below. Now there was nobody below. That ball was falling down like that.
It was surprising.
Yeah. Now it's a good position to defender here. A big guy. I don't know his number. Number 1 from Swedish. He's a giant. He's a Karl Falk. I think he's also a national squad player, right?
Yes. He's improved a lot in recent years. He's a good player.
Jörgen Persson, captain, another really tall guy. He must be closer to 2 meters.
The Swedish guys are not small.
Yeah.
But neither are the Finnish guys. They're not small either. But they're not as heavy, probably, some of them.
Yeah. Janne Lind, he's one of the senior players in the Helsinki squad now, struggling to find a way to pass the ball to the surface, to below. Well done, and immediately attacked by one of the forecheckers, by the Swedes.
One of the key things that you're a coach, teaching the players to be in the right position to take the next pass, to keep things moving.
Right. That is so important in this game, and it's something that, you know, either you do it well or you know how to do it or you don't. Of course, it has a lot to do with the lungs, you know, strength to dive a lot.
That was a good example. He was in the right place.
Yeah.
So. But there was no follow-up here. They dragged up to the surface. This is not good for Urheilusukeltajat.
Now there is a scrum. This is above Malmo's goal.
Oh, it passed down to the goalie.
Yeah.
Do you tell your players never do that?
No, I don't, because sometimes it's the cleverest thing to do. If you're sure that there are no anybody on the other side near to you. So I don't say it's like, of course, I know some people think that it's like an illegal move to pass down like that.
It's a sin.
But I do it sometimes when I have totally no other options. So
now there's a chance.
Now there is a chance, an excellent chance by, and that's a goal, a nice one again. It's number 4 from Andreas Bergenholtz. The strength and the techniques, the way he does the goal was great.
Blue goal, number 4, assist 58.
So Sebastian Brandström delivered the ball to Bergenholtz and bang, it was in.
That was a beautiful goal. Now it's 2-0, and I think Malmo is now comfortable with the score. They got the second one that they so much hoped for. And I would say that this was, you know, basic underwater rugby, but the way that these guys do it, the Bergenholtz, the way that he puts it in, you almost think that it's so easy. But the way he uses his body weight to punch the ball in, to take the contact to the goalie, it was a nice one.
He's a big guy, and he's maybe he's one of the best players in the world.
Yeah, I agree. Seeing him playing in the World Cup also. So. Free throw for Helsinki from the mid-pole.
Oh, спасибо. So we've got a somewhat overcast day here. Large windows. It's actually good for the television, I think, to have this kind of light. It's a little bit soft.
Yeah, let's see what happens in the night time, because we are going to continue all the way the last game.
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock, so it's pitch dark. I think here about 6 o'clock it's getting dark here already.
Free throw white.
Free throw white. And this is now in the Malmo's end. This is a long pool, as we said, so making changes from the water with the pool length like this, it's always a worry. So it takes a lot of time to get the players changed. And now some really fast swimming towards the Helsinki goal.
Yeah, you could see a big difference. Hulko, the captain, he's not a fast swimmer. So
that shoulder was, the goalie's shoulder was at least the border limit. Now there is a huge wrestling going on, but finally the Finnish guy gets it.
Oh, he threw it away.
Well done by the Swede, catching the pass. It wasn't a bad pass. I wouldn't say that. It was just well read by the Swede. And again, there is a big mask. What I mean by mask is that there are players around the goal taking the defender's position. Now the Finnish guy has it. Is there going to be help around? There is player below. Well done.
Nice spin there. Yeah.
Look at the way that he was turning around. Yeah.
Moved the ball well.
He moves with the ball really well. He turns around really fast, making sure that there is no anyone close to him, so he can find a way to pass the ball. It's so important that you turn around just to see.
I would say this is the best play by Urheilusukeltajat, that they have connected well across the pool there. I mean, it wasn't super, but at least it was steady. They kept going. Little head slap here.
Yeah.
But Urheilusukeltajat has to come out of the hole now, 2-0. They have to get on the scoreboard. They have 10 minutes left.
Still 10 minutes in the game. Timmy Tutti, well done.
Now they've got a player by the basket.
Oh, that's well read again by the Swedes. A little baby.
Now there's trouble.
The thing was that the Finnish guy, he didn't have to make that pass, but he passed the ball anyway, in my opinion. Sometimes you just need to, and now it's 3-1, and that's it.
Yeah. That's
3-0. So it's a blue goal, and
my
hopes for the Helsinki side to score are fading away.
Because of Kavelin.
Blue goal, number 83.
Kavelin scored. Yes, okay, so he went in as if he was going to do the sausage, as you call it, but he didn't need to. He just turned up his body.
I don't know how the what was, maybe the goalkeeper was in a difficult position coming
they were tired. It was already the second wave of the attack.
Yeah.
So.
And for those guys who don't know the sport well, the one of the aspects in underwater rugby is that when you are low on oxygen, you start to make stupid mistakes. So it's like it's one of the laws in this sport that you stay below enough time, then you suddenly do something that you really shouldn't do. So it's.
Well, Urheilusukeltajat was very aggressive in their attack just before they were scored
against. But there is a toll always, of course, when you're really aggressive on the other side. Of course, they want to score now, and this is a psychological thing that they want to score. They really want to score once in this game. Last year, Urheilusukeltajat played 9 times. It was the first season for them, and they won 2 games out of the 9, and They have scored 9 times, so in average one goal per game. So they know it's and everybody knows it's not going to be easy.
But they survived as a club to come back to a new season, whereas Egerson was out.
Yeah.
So
Free throw, free ball, blue.
This is a good way for Triton to start the season with a victory, confidence building. Oh. Down to the bottom, using the pool to protect the ball.
Is it so that this season we don't have any girls playing Euroleague?
Oh, I'm sure there will be sooner or later. I haven't looked at all the rosters yet, but...
Look at that. Look at that move. Wow.
Blue goal.
I thought the ball would go through the concrete.
23, assist.
That was a beautiful
Goal,
move. Now we see better players. I see the family of Finnish guys here
Blue
walking
goal,
around the pool. It's the
assist, 58.
better team.
So it's Linus Norand who scored that, and the assist went to Sebastian Brandström.
Time out.
Time out.
White.
And it's going to be for the Helsinki
Time
team.
out. white. 58.
I hope if our crew could put that replay for that once again.
So Noren is back in a big way now after the World Championships, and now he's playing in the Euroleague again. So
Good.
yeah. But Triton, they lost one of their players. Christopher Suarez, Cuba has moved over and he's playing with Flipper now. The Danish club. Oh, here we have a replay again. No. All right, the action is going to resume now.
Team exchange. Number 2 out and number 5 comes in.
Okay.
Okay, so Totti Nurmi is out and
Teams,
Alejandro
please.
Arango is back
Time
in.
out is over.
Right. So they take the player that they had only one extra. He already played in the first half and now he's coming in again, and Totti Nurmi is going to go out. I wonder if he has somehow hurt himself. He's one of the younger Nurmi guys.
Yeah, the two brothers, Totti and Otso, and their
yes.
father Roy was there.
Yeah, he plays. He's number 11. So there is.
And he was national team coach for a while too, Roy Nurmi.
Yes, and I think for the youth, recently, maybe also for the
some time ago.
2 minutes
Yeah,
for
okay.
holding. You hold without the ball. 2 minutes.
holding.
Your
and
number.
Number 11.
You held without the ball.
Roy Nurmi, we were
2
just
minutes.
talking about him. He gets a 2 minutes
Number 11.
penalty time. He's
White
holding
number
someone
11.
on the surface, so 2 minutes.
2 minutes for holding.
And I
White
think
number
it's the
11. 2
referee
minutes
here
for
on the
holding.
surface that could witness that fault. So
Well, this is quite a tough 2-minute penalty because you don't get this unless you do a especially egregious,
yes,
flagrant
so
foul.
And I'm sure this referee on the surface, he really saw that well. He was so decisive when he gave that
Yes.
penalty or this fault. So we were just talking about the Nurmi family. The first generation Nurmi is now on the bench. the boys, and one of the boys is out, so there is only one Nurmi for change in the playing squad now. And
It's really an underwater rugby family, and their mother comes to the matches a lot. So
I think she plays.
does she play as well?
well,
Okay.
I think so. I'm not really. Now I should be careful what I'm saying, but I think she plays. Yeah.
Okay. Well, they have to survive this 1.5 minutes.
Look at this.
roughly.
Look at this. That is an excellent.
Oh, he passed it directly.
He
That was
passed. He made a contact with the goal. He should have passed the ball, maybe a quicker one. That he spent few extra seconds, and then the Helsinki guys could get away with it. The ball bouncing to the bottom, and now the goalkeeper's taking it to the open water. Are there any teammates to up again too easily? The guy who was receiving that pass should have gone to
Closer.
the bottom,
Yeah.
closer to the bottom, and
Yeah.
now he was just in the mid-water where it's really difficult, these horizontal passes. And it's a free throw
Free
for
throw,
Helsinki, and it's from the
blue.
mid-pool.
Roughing. Free throw.
Roughing.
White.
okay.
Free
No,
throw. White.
it's
Roughing.
Urheilusukeltajat that gets the ball this time. So they need this. They need this air right now. They're retired, and this free throw gives them a chance to breathe a little. Hulko ready to take the ball. Will it go to him? It was to Hulko, but he couldn't hold on to it. Now they're going the right direction again. again, the pressure has stopped the good passes, and they have a fast break 2-on-1, and they're coming in. Oh, halfway into the goal, but stopped. Great save there. Could easily have been a score. And now, in slow motion, Huko comes out, passing behind the back, doesn't pay off. The ball's bouncing out the bottom, up and down. Now Arango has it. Yeah, they're working really hard just to hold on to the ball, but they managed to do it. They get over, and the defense was there, really. It was not.
Now there is no Swedish defense in place, so they take risks. They afford to take the risk because, of course, they are 4 goals lead. So that's where you start to play relaxed. It's only 4 or 5 minutes left in the game, so that therefore they may be able to take a little more risk in their own end and do the forechecking more.
So instead of 6-3, it could be 6-0.
Yeah. I was a little more hopeful, but obviously Malmo Triton for this season they have improved a lot. Because I know that Urheilusukeltajat did quite well in the Finnish league in the first round. So, and of course I'm comparing the Hämeenlinna and Riksu. Those 2 clubs have dominated the Finnish league for years. So of course it's good for the sport to see the new challenges coming.
One of the questions is
9 out, 2
9
in.
out and 2. So Totti Nurmi is gonna come in, and Timmi Tuutti
is out.
He's out.
White
One of the questions here is how are these players coping psychologically with the World Championships? Because a lot of them did a lot of work in order to get ready for that, and the results maybe were not happy for all teams.
Jobs. He's a young guy, isn't he?
Who?
This Jobs.
Yeah,
Simon.
Simon Jobs is a young guy. Yeah.
Because I remember him from
junior
competitions. Yeah, a few years back. He was still under 21 player.
You see Bergenholtz there. He looks around very quickly everywhere. You can't catch the guy by surprise very easily. Oh.
That's crapping close to his.
And Bergenholtz takes it away. Yeah.
So it's 3.5 minutes left. Is 4-0 to Malmo Triton that is playing in blue color. Malmo Triton from Sweden, Helsinki Urheilusukeltajat in white. Struggling, I would say. Timmi Tuutti, I think he got some sort of punch to his stomach, or
he's holding his side.
He's holding his side.
Jani Lind lying there.
It's been a tough game for Team Helsinki. I would say that the Malmo has been in the driver's seat the whole game, really.
And when Urheilusukeltajat pushed, then they got punished for.
There's a fault, and it's the referee.
2 meters.
2 meters. 2 meters. Keep away.
Oh, that was well read by the Helsinki side.
Oh, but they need to get out of the zone. Okay, now they have a chance.
Repeat. The distance was not kept. Just repeat. The free throw was repeated.
Yes, because of violation of the 2 meter rule. All right. Huko gets the ball.
Oh, he's able to pass it. Well done.
Up to the surface.
But now he's missing. There's somebody below. Yes, that's great.
Oh, they're moving forward. Yeah. 1 and They don't have enough guys here for an attack, really.
Up. That was what the Swedish guy nearly misses it, but finally he grabs the ball.
It was a risky pass.
That was a risky pass, yeah, but I think it was a well thought out. Well, it was a good
It was
effort.
a calculated risk.
Yeah. And now again there is no defender. What's going to happen now? And that's a goal. I couldn't quite see what happened, but
Blue goal.
and this
Number
5-0,
23,
a couple of minutes left in the game.
Goal, assist number 4.
So Bergenholtz delivered to Norén, the two veterans.
It seems
Goal
that in most of the goals,
23,
Bergenholtz's name
4.
comes up.
Yeah. And Norén's also having a good game. They're finding each other, the Triton players. They're able to pass. Yeah, he's 2 assists, Norén.
And please be reminded of the next game, which is going to be Beta Moscow in blue and Polisen from Stockholm, right?
Yes.
Polisen, it's in
Leason's
white.
from Stockholm.
So the other Swedish team, we have 2 Swedish teams. We have 2 German teams. We have one from Finland, one from Russia, one from Turkey.
The game is finished. Game is over. The
game
time is on the clock. The game is over.
Okay.
Okay,
There's
the
a
game
shock,
is
a
over.
shock for us here.
Okay.
A very inaccurate timing system.
Yeah, something has
1:25.
happened with the equipment, referee's equipment here. So the game is over, but of course it was a clear victory for Malmo Triton. Yeah, just coming, a few facts about this season. I don't know if you want to share some of your views. What are the interesting facts or aspects now for the new season?
Well, I think everybody is very interested to see exactly what's going to happen with Beta now that they have 4 Colombian national team players.
Yes, that's I agree. That is maybe the most interesting team.
But we're wondering, we were talking about this yesterday, how do they play together stylistically?
yeah.
They're very different.
Definitely, yes.
So the Colombians
There
are...
is a huge swimming power,
Yep.
a Finn swimming power, and huge strength. So although they may not be at best in the team play, the individuals are the top class individuals
Yes.
that can make difference. And of course, I'm hoping that Ege University from Izmir, Turkey, I'm hopeful for their quality also, because